Let's start the discussion. So the first concept over here, it is what is polynomials? What exactly is polynomial? Okay, yes, Pranav. For the first few minutes, it will seem like you know this. Okay, but okay, let's start from the basic. Everything will be having the discussion over here. Okay, and the types of question also you will be able to see how exactly the question comes in exam. Got it? So yeah, let's continue. So first thing is identification of polynomials. At first, we will check whether the given expression is polynomial or not. See, Naisha, to you, I am saying when we are talking about polynomial, by default, automatically we are talking about polynomial in one variable. Okay, so many variables are not allowed over here. That means if you are having an algebraic expression, for example, okay, x square plus 2xy, this is not a polynomial because here one variable is not involved. X is there and y is also there. So what is polynomial? So the first example we can take for polynomial is, suppose we are having x square, 2x square plus x. The one and only one condition is exponent of the variable. Okay, one condition is exponent of the variable has to be a whole number. Exponent of each and every variable has to be a whole number. Okay, so that's called when each and every variable, the first thing, only one type of variable has to be there. X is there, fine. X, y, everything must not be there. But here x to the power 2 is there and x to the power 1 is there. That is okay. One type of variable has to be there. Okay. Now, both the variable, we can see clearly the exponent. That means the power over here. It's a whole number. And here also, we cannot see any power, but the power is 1 over here. And which is again a whole number. If these two, both the exponents are whole number, then we will say, yes, it's a polynomial. Okay, if all the exponents are not whole number, then we will say, no, it's not a polynomial. For example, if we are having cube root of x plus x square plus 5xy. Yes, Pranav, is it a polynomial? Let me remove this y from here. Is it a polynomial?
Uh, no, ma'am, it's not.
Okay, it's not a polynomial. Why? Because, okay, there is a concept which we will be discussing when we will be discussing the first chapter. There is a concept which we will be discussing in detail. Here also, okay, we are going to have the detailed discussion that square root chapter and cube root chapter you have learned. Square root of 5 can be written as 5 to the power 1 by 2. Okay, cube root of 5 can be written as 5 to the power 1 by 3. So square root, cube root, fourth root, we can write in the exponential form. Okay, we are writing them in exponent form. Any root, okay, sixth root, seventh root, whatever you are having. Okay, 256 suppose you are having, so you can write it as a 256 to the power 1 by 6. Okay, this is a rule. And on the basis of that rule, we are saying that this cube root of x can be written as x to the power 1 by 3. And this is x square. This is 5x. The one and only one criteria was each and every variables power has to be a whole number. So this is not a whole number. It's not a whole number. Okay. However, this is a whole number. And here 1 exponent is 1. Okay. If you can't see anything, then exponent is 1. This is a whole number, but each and every variable's power has to be a whole number. If all are not whole number, then you will say, no, it's not a polynomial. Got it, Naisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. There are few more cases which we must cover over here. So the next example is, suppose you are having just 2. And the question is it a polynomial? Okay. So we will say that yes, it's a polynomial. Again, I must take the one of the rule. The rule says that there is a rule. The rule says that anything having power 0 is 1. Rule says that anything having power 0 is 1. Rule is anything having power 0 means that doesn't exist over there. Your eyes can see there is a number 10,000, but your mind must say that since the power is 0, it doesn't exist over there. The result will be careful, the result will be 1, and that's a rule. Getting it?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so this is a rule that anything, okay, anything having power 0 is 1. Even though you can see a plus b over there, but it doesn't exist over there. Okay, the result is 1. So here, if I'm writing an example 2 and I'm calling it's a polynomial or not, so it's a polynomial. Why? Because we can understand it this way. Okay, let's develop the understanding. These are the process we don't have to do in our fair portion. While solving question, while dealing with question, you don't have to do, but building the concept is really important. So you are doing an arrangement with the given example. You are saying that 2 can be written as 2 into 1. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Naisha. Can we write 2 as a 2 into 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we are not changing anything. 2 into 1 and 2 is same. Yeah, we can write it. And then this 2 into 1 can be written as 2 into 1 means x to the power 0. Can we write according to the rule we have discussed? Can we?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that means 2 into x to the power 0. In algebraic expression in your previous class, you must have learned 2 into x is 2x. Similarly, 2 into x to the power 0 is 2x to the power 0. Making sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so these are the steps. You don't have to show to anyone, but you should know that why we are calling it polynomial. Because the exponent of the variable is a whole number over here. And that's why this 2, which is just a number, it's fulfilling the criteria of the polynomial. And yes, it's a polynomial. Getting it? Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to show these steps to anyone. Anywhere in your book, you will not find these steps. Directly 2 will be there, answer will be there. Yes, it's a polynomial. What? And yeah, we will be talking about degree of the polynomial. Then again, I will come to this portion. So this is how we are saying that yeah, it's a polynomial. Next example. If I am writing 2x, is it a polynomial? Is it a polynomial? Naisha and Pranav.
It is, ma'am.
Okay. It is a polynomial. Why, Naisha?
It's because the rule says that if there is an exponent, it should be a whole number, then only the thing is a polynomial. So for x, even though we can't see an exponent, like when we can't see it, it's always 1. So it's x raised to the power 1. 1 is a whole number. So that is the reason why 2x is a polynomial.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay. Here the exponent is 1 and that's a whole number. It is a polynomial. Okay. Now there are few more examples which can confuse you. And the next example is if I am writing 2 by x square plus 8x plus 9. Again, I would repeat the same question. Is it a polynomial? But before that, I want you to know one rule. Okay. Or you can say the law of exponent. Rule of exponent, which we say the law of exponent as well, which says that if you are having a to the power minus m, that can be written as 1 by a to the power m. Let me make it clear. Okay, this is a rule. If you are having 2 to the power minus 5, you can write it as a 1 by 2 to the power 5. Basically, the rule says that if you are having a number, exponent can be negative, can be positive. If you are switching the place from numerator to denominator, from numerator to denominator, if you are switching the place, the exponent, is that allowed mathematically? Yes, that's allowed. Just the this exponent will reverse its sign. So if you are having 5 by 8 cube, and if you want to bring it in the numerator, is it allowed mathematically? Yes, that is allowed. You can bring it in the numerator. Okay, what will be there in the denominator? 1. And what about this 5? That will be sitting over there. Okay, this 5 must be sitting over here with multiplication. With multiplication.
Won't it be -3?
Yeah, that's what I am going to say. So it is allowed, but only one and only one condition is there, that the exponent will reverse its sign. If it was positive over there, it will become negative over here. Just that. Getting it, Naisha?
Yes, ma'am.
So whenever you will switch the place of any number, suppose 8 cube is not there. Okay, no, 8 cube is not there, just 8 is there, and you want to bring it in the numerator. Again, is that allowed? Yeah. Only the exponent will reverse its sign. That time exponent is 1, positive 1, and this time it will be -1. Making sense?
Yes, ma'am.
So, ma'am, the
Okay.
example you gave us, we can also write it like instead of 2 divided by x raised to the power 2, we can write it as 2 into x raised to the power minus 2 divided by 1. And divided by 1 is not necessary. But
Yeah.
then,
Okay.
so
Yes.
just 2 into x raised to the power minus 2. But then,
Yes.
ma'am, I have a question here. Like x raised to the power minus 2, the exponent, it is minus 2, and like whole numbers are only from 0 to infinite. So like it's not like the rule here is not applicable. So like I think it's not polynomial.
Yes. Whatever you said, I have written, and Pranav, you are getting it. Right? Right, Pranav?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that is the condition. One and only one condition is there. The exponent of the variable has to be a whole number. The way the question is presented to you, directly, quick. Don't say that, yeah, it's not a polynomial. Take your time, take a pause, see all the variables are sitting in the numerator or not. Any root or square root, cube root, fourth root is not there. Okay, then only just analyze. Now, the next example, which I must add over here, that if you are having cube root of 8 or maybe cube root of 7, x cube plus x square plus 5x. Is it a polynomial? Is it a
Ma'am,
polynomial?
your voice was glitching. Could you repeat what you said?
Yes. I have written one expression on the screen. Is it a polynomial, Pranav and Naisha?
It is, ma'am.
It is a polynomial. Is it a polynomial, Naisha? I said yes. Please tell me.
Ma'am, because the cube root can be written as 1 by 3. So 7x cube into 1 by 3. So then the 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So then it'll be 7x, just 7x, which will have power 1. So it's a whole number.
Yeah, that okay. These are okay. So according to your response, Pranav, I must create one more example. Okay. So this whatever you said, okay, that also we can encounter while solving the question. Here you must notice, Pranav and Asha, this the length of this cube root. It is still 7, right? X cube is not included, right? Right, Pranav, right, Naisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, x cube is outside this cube root sign. Outside. It is not included over here. This cube root is just for 7 and x cube is just separate. Okay, multiplied with it, but separately. Okay, can it be the case? Yeah. Okay, this is just a number. It's a value. It's a decimal number. I can show you with the help of calculator. It will give you a decimal value. A decimal number multiplied with x cube is okay. Yes or no? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the one and only one criteria says that the exponent of the variable has to be a whole number, and yeah, all the exponents are whole number. We are not focusing on the coefficient. This is the coefficient of x cube, and we don't know, like we are not worried about the coefficient of any term. We are just checking the exponents are whole number or not. So it is polynomial. Now the next example which I must take, which I must create here also and from now onward also, that this type of scenario also you can encounter, that cube root of 7x cube like this you are having. And then plus x square you are having, plus 5x you are having. And now you say whether it's a polynomial or not. So Pranav, whatever you explained me, that is for this example, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Naisha, you got it or not? He said that this 3 can be written as 7x cubed to the power 1 by 3. Okay, and this, okay, there is a rule. He knows that rule. I can see clearly. There is a rule that if you are having ab to the power n, you can say a to the power n into b to the power n. Again, the law of exponent. According to that rule, we are saying 7 to the power 1 by 3 into x cube to the power 1 by 3. And this power will cancel out each other. Getting it, Naisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And due to that, we are saying that
It's
previously,
okay.
yeah, it's a polynomial. So these are few examples where you have to check whether the given expression are polynomial or not. And yeah, I must remind you, polynomial in one variable we are doing over here, and in class 10 the continuation of the same will be there. Polynomial in one variable. Okay, now the next part. Degree of the polynomial. Before degree, coefficient of the, suppose I am writing one of the polynomial as x to the power 4 minus x to the power 4 plus 2x cube plus 5x. Yes, please tell me quick. What is coefficient of x to the power 4? Anyone, Pranav or Naisha?
-1.
Yes, Naisha, is it -1? Yes, it is -1. Coefficient means whatever is multiplied with x to the power 4, that is -1. Coefficient of x cube is
2.
+2. Coefficient of x square is, can you see any x square term?
No, no.
That means the coefficient is 0. By mistake, don't say the coefficient is 1. Again, I am showing you what is going behind the scene in our mind, what we are thinking. Okay, what we are going to think. Minus x to the power 4 is there. Okay, plus 2x cube is there, plus 5x is there. Now you can think that here we can add 0 into x square. Will it make any change over here? No. 0 added with anything is just 0, right? Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Getting it? Are you getting it, Naisha? On the basis of that, we are saying 0 is the coefficient of x square. And the quicker way, the easiest way is if you cannot see the variable. X square term, if you cannot see in your polynomial, then the coefficient you write quickly as a 0. Now, the next part, that is what about the coefficient of x? Pranav and Naisha. Yes, what about the coefficient of x?
Is it fine, ma'am?
Plus 5, right? Yes, Pranav, that's what you also said.
Yeah, I said fine.
Yeah. So yeah, this is how you will be identifying the coefficient. I can say it is crystal clear to both of you. Now the degree of the polynomial. Okay, degree of the polynomial. Degree of polynomial. Degree means highest power of the variable. How to identify polynomial? That is clear to you. Okay, degree means highest power of the variable. So if I am writing a polynomial, if I am going to write an example, that is 2x plus 8x cube minus 7x square, and the question is what is the degree of this polynomial? Can you tell me what is the degree of this polynomial?
8x cube.
Yeah, just we are going to talk about the power. Okay, Pranav and Naisha, the highest power. So degree is 3 over here. From where this 3 came, this exponent just we need to write over here. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If I am writing another polynomial, that is 2x plus 5. What is the degree of this polynomial?
1.
Please.
1.
1. Okay, perfect. If I am writing the polynomial just 2, please
1.
tell me what is the degree of the polynomial. Take a pause, take your time. Okay, please take your time and tell me what is the variable, what is the highest power of the variable over here.
0.
Is it 0, Pranav?
Uh, I think it's 1.
Okay, we cannot see any variable over here. So just now I was telling you that you can think it as a 2x to the power 0, yes or no? Degree is 0, right? Right, Pranav?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is having degree 0, not 1. 1 you can see we have written already in the previous example. Can you see? So 1 means you will be able to see the variable. All of sudden, when any student will come in front of me and will say, there is a degree. Okay, in my question paper, there was a polynomial. Okay, I'll be coming to this part. There was a polynomial. Okay, in question, a polynomial was given. Just a moment, no? Yeah. So I am saying that if all of a sudden one of the student will come after giving test or exam and will say that in question paper there was a polynomial which was of degree 1 polynomial. So in my mind I'll be thinking, okay, only one variable was present. Okay, whatever was the pattern, like the polynomial, what was the pattern, like what exactly is the polynomial, that I will not be able to understand. But one thing must be clear to me at that time, that yeah, only one variable will be there. That means only x. or only y or only z. Maybe it will be 2x plus 2x plus 5. Maybe it will be just y. Maybe it will be 2z plus 3. Maybe it will be minus z. These all the polynomials are having degree 1. Is it making sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Naisha, are you getting it? Okay, and if the student will say that degree 0 polynomial was there, that means just a number. Just a number I'm going to think about. That no xyz, nothing was there. Just a number is reflecting. That's called degree 0. Okay, now in your polynomial, you need to just see each and every term carefully, and whatever is the highest exponent, that number you will be calling as a degree. Okay, so on the basis of degree of the polynomial, each and every specific name, we are having a specific name of the polynomial as well. Okay, so I'm going to write here degree. So let me tell you so far what we discussed in your question paper, in your first exercise, in your NCRT, you will encounter question that check it whether the given expression is polynomial or not. You will be able to identify, right? Right. Next, find the coefficient of x square. Find the coefficient of x cube. Find the coefficient of maybe y square. You will be able to write the coefficient, right?
Yes,
Prana and Aisha. Next,
yes,
find the degree of the given polynomial. So you will be writing degree is equals to whatever is the highest power over there. Don't get confused in between 0 and 1. Okay, 1 degree 1 polynomial means one of the variable is reflecting over there. Okay, and degree 0 polynomial means no variable, nothing is there. Now on the basis of degree of the polynomial, each and every types are having its specific name, which you just need to know. So if the degree of the polynomial is 0, for example, your polynomial will look like just a number. It can be negative number, positive number, decimal number, any number, fractional number, just a number. Okay. Here you cannot see any variable, degree is 0. Name is this type of polynomial. From now onward, we will be calling it 0 polynomial, or we will be calling it constant polynomial, because it's just a constant number. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, if your degree of the polynomial is 1, for example, your polynomial will look like 2x plus 3, or maybe just minus 8x, or maybe just minus z. These all are the example for degree 1 polynomial, and the name of this polynomial is linear polynomial. This linear name came from whenever we will try plotting the graph of this one, which you will be learning in future in class 10. Okay, the graph of this one, the graph of this one, we will be getting a straight line, and hence the name is linear. Clear?
Okay.
Next, when the degree of the polynomial is 2, for example, your polynomial will look like 2x square plus 5x plus 8. Even if it is arranged or not arranged, that means I'm trying to say that even if 8 is written at first, then 5x is written, then 2x square is written, these two are exactly same. Both are having degree 2, and the name is called quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. In your quadratic polynomial, okay, let me give you more example. So your quadratic polynomial may look like 2x square plus 5x, or maybe just 2x square. plus 8, or maybe just 2x square. So please observe these examples carefully and try to understand that other terms are there or not there, it's fine. But this x square term has to be there, because from there only the degree came to, and from there only the name came quadratic. Getting it? Getting it? Naisha and
Yes,
Pranav?
ma'am.
Are you getting it, Naisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So degree 2 polynomial means if other terms are there, well and good. If not there, okay, the variable's power 2 must be reflecting over there. Okay. Now degree 3 polynomial. For example, your polynomial will look like y cube plus 8, or maybe y cube plus y square plus y is equals to 7. As I said, one variable means one type of variable must be there, either x or y or z or anything, but just one type of variable. In general, when we are talking about variable, we use small letter x, small letter y, small letter z to show variables in maths. Okay, and to show numbers, we use a, b, c, m, p. These are the alphabet. When we want to show a value, a number, we use these a, b, c, d. Getting it? Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Pranav. Any confusion so far?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So if the degree of the polynomial is 3, in your previous class also you have learned the term cubic is related with 3. So yeah, this type of polynomial you don't have to recall, and you will be getting it quickly, that yeah, here power 3 is the highest power, degree 3, and the name of the polynomial is cubic polynomial. One more name you have to learn, that is the last one. If the degree of the polynomial is 4, for example, your polynomial will look like 1 plus x to the power 4, or maybe 2x plus 3x square plus or maybe minus x to the power 4. These are few examples I have taken. Here the degree is 4 and the name is quartic. So please don't get confused between the degree 2 polynomial and degree 4 polynomial. Degree 2 polynomial name is quadratic. Quadratic. And this is quartic polynomial. That's it. This much you have to learn, because when you will start solving question from your book today, you will find that one of the question will look like this, that suppose you are having y minus y square plus 2y cube plus 8y to the power 4. Write the degree and the name of the given polynomial. Please tell me.
The degree is 4 and the name is quartic polynomial.
Yeah. So we will write the answer like this, that degree of the given polynomial is 4 and the name of the polynomial is quartic polynomial. Any confusion, Aisha?
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Any confusion? Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Your screen was glitching.
Yeah, is it glitching? Yes,
No,
Pranav,
ma'am.
can you? Now it is okay?
Hello?
Yeah. Yes, Pranav, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, stuck in the middle.
Okay, yes, Naisha. You are facing connectivity issue. Is it possible to just
Now,
rejoin one time?
now I can hear you.
Okay, now you can hear me. So I said the question will be like this, which I have written with black color marker. Okay, that write the degree and the name. And this is how we will be writing the degree and the name of the given polynomial. Okay. Okay. So far we have had the discussion of the degree of the polynomial, how to identify the polynomial. Now a very, very, very important concept which we are going to discuss, which you will be using in class 10 as well. So please do try. Okay, try understanding this concept really well. Zero of the polynomial. And then we'll be solving few questions as well. So zero of the polynomial. Before coming to this zero of the polynomial, one more thing I must tell, that we represent our polynomial by, just a second. We represent our polynomial like this. P of y is equals to this. P of y is equals to this. What is this? P multiplied with y in the bracket? No. I'm just saying that there is a polynomial having variable y. There is a polynomial. It's just trying to tell you that there is a polynomial, and this y means having variable y, and the polynomial is this one. Getting it? It
Ma'am,
is
so
just
for
the,
x, it will be p into x.
yeah, for x it will be, px is equals to x square plus 5. For z it will be q of z, also we can write, it will be z cube minus 9z plus 2. So basically this z is trying to represent that further, okay, when you are going ahead on the other side, there is a polynomial having variable z. Q is a polynomial having variable z. Getting it? Not mandatory that always we will be representing it with p only. No, we can represent it with q also. A polynomial q is there. Okay, when you are going on the road, you must have seen that is school ahead. A indication will be there, school ahead or a bridge ahead, right?
Yes,
Similarly,
ma'am.
this z is representing variable z is there. In our polynomial, variable z has been used. X is representing, in our polynomial, variable x is there. And the name of the polynomial is p, or the name of the polynomial is q, or the name of the polynomial is hx. Hx is equals to x plus 8. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is how the polynomial will be given to you. One more thing before proceeding with zero of the polynomial. Okay. If hx is given, px is given, qz is given. Suppose hx is given. Okay. One of the example, h of x is given. And it is asking you to find h of 2. Then at the place of x, you have to substitute 2 and you have to just find the value that will be 10. Getting it? If you have to find h of 1, that means wherever x is there, you will just substitute 1 and you need to do the calculation. If you have to find h of minus 1, then wherever x is there, you will put minus 1 and you need to do the calculation. And the value for h of minus 1 is 7. Getting it, Pranav and Aisha?
Okay, ma'am.
If h of bird is there, bird, okay, which will not be there, but you should understand. So wherever x is there, you will be writing bird and plus 8. Do you need to solve it further? No, now you can't solve it. Why I have given this example? Because in your question, h of k will be there. Okay, in your question, in your exam, h of k will be there and you just need to put k at the place of x and your answer will be k plus 8 and that is your final answer, because after that you cannot do anything with this one. Or maybe
Okay.
h of a plus b will be there. So at the place of x, you need to put a plus b plus 8 you need to write and that is your final answer. Or maybe h of 1 plus h of minus 1 value you have to find. find value of h of 1 plus h of minus 1. So we will say h of 1, okay, we can calculate over here as well. That is 1 plus 8 is 9. And h of minus 1 is minus 1 plus 8. Okay, add it together. That is 7. 9 plus 7 is 16 is the final answer. Is it making sense?
Okay, ma'am.
Got it, Naisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how we need to represent the polynomial and how exactly we have to find the value at a certain given, okay, x value or y value. Similarly for z, similarly for x. Okay, if you are having one more example, I must add over here. If you are having x as a p of x as a x cube plus 8x square plus 5, and if you have to find p of k, so you will be saying k cube plus 8 into k square plus 5. And after this, you cannot do anything. This is your final answer. Got it?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Now zeros of the polynomial. Okay, zeros of the polynomial, which is really, really, really important. So let's try understanding what exactly is the meaning of the zero. Let me share the screen. Yeah. I mean, let's do it. So please don't get confused. Today we have covered identification of polynomial, degree on the basis of degree name. Coefficient was already known to you. Then now we are going to take zero of the polynomial. Zero of the polynomial means, suppose we are having a polynomial px is equals to x plus 4 Pranav. Okay. Zero of the polynomial. Yes, Naisha, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we are going to start the discussion of zero of the polynomial. I have taken one polynomial, px is equals to x plus 4. Okay, now we have to find zero of this polynomial. See, zero means, listen to me carefully. Okay, zero means, what is that x value? What is that x value which will make this polynomial zero? Okay, what is that x value which will give the result as a zero? Yes, Pranav, I have
-4.
discussed. Yes. Okay, when you will take minus 4 as a x value, automatically you will see minus 4 plus 4 is 0. So we will say x equals to minus 4 is the zero of the given polynomial. This concept is really, really, really important. Okay. Similarly, if I am giving you px is equals to, suppose we are having 3x minus 9. What is the zero of this polynomial? Yes, Pranav?
It will be, so wait, should we make 3x also 0?
No. Okay, zero of the polynomial means what is that particular x value? Okay, which will make the final answer as a zero. And the process, every time we will not be thinking. Can you hear me, Naisha? See, every time we will not be thinking that what could be, okay, what can be the x value which can give the result 0. If we will think it this way, then it will take time and we don't have that much time. So there is a process of finding the 0. 0 means you understood that we are searching that particular x value which can give the final answer as a 0. Once we will put that x value over here multiplied with 3 and minus 9, the final answer will be 0. If we have to guess, are you able to guess that we will take 3 over here, then 9 minus 9 is 0? Yes or no? Getting it?
Okay, ma'am.
We are guessing it, but there is a process. We will not guess it. Never ever we will guess it. Why I'm telling you this way then? So that you should understand that 0 means x equals to 0. No. 0 means what is that x value which can make the polynomial's final answer 0? And here x equals to 3. X equals to 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. You think about any other number. Think about if you will take x as a 0. You will be having 3 into 0, 0. Minus 9, 0 minus 9 is 0. No. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 0 doesn't mean x is 0. Sometimes x can be 0, but 0 mean what is that x value which we will substitute here, and the answer will be 0. And here that x value can be 3. How we got that?
What you said, I have connection problem.
Okay, you are facing connectivity issue. Yes, Naisha, I said that 0 of the polynomial. See the previous question. I have taken a polynomial x plus 4 and I asked what is the 0 of this polynomial. So 0 means we are thinking that 0 means that particular x value which take once we will substitute over here, our this complete simplification will be 0. Okay. So Pranav said that if we will take x as a minus 4, then minus 4 added with plus 4, the final answer will be 0. And here you can see I have written over here. Can you see that? X equals to minus 4 is the 0 of the polynomial. So 0 doesn't mean that x has to be 0. 0 means we are searching that particular x value. So many x value can be there. No. Let me tell you, so many x value can't be there. Think about it. You can take x as a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. But your final answer will be 0 only when you will take x as a minus 4. Is it making sense? Okay. Next, the next example, Naisha, I have taken 3x minus 9. And again, I asked the same question. What is the 0 of this polynomial? Here it was a little bit difficult to figure it out, to guess. But still, okay, we realize that when we will put x as a 3, then 3 into 3, 9, 9 minus 9 will be 0. So x equals to 3 is the 0, 0 of the given polynomial. And there is a process of finding the 0. Let me tell you the process now. The process is whatever polynomial you are having, just write it. And write is equals to 0 by yourself. And find x value from here. Please solve this equation. 3x minus 9 is equals to 0 and tell me the x value. Pranav and Naisha. Solve it and tell me the x value. Yes?
3.
3 you are getting. Can you see? We have guessed the same 3. So this is a process of finding the 0. Whatever polynomial you are having, again I am repeating, whatever polynomial you are having, okay, just take is equals to 0 by yourself, is equals to 0 by yourself, then just solve this equation. You will be able to take out the x value. That x value will be your 0. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So two things you understood. What is the meaning of 0 and how to find the 0. The meaning of 0 is we are searching that x value which can make the polynomial 0. And process is just take the polynomial equals to 0, right? Make a equation and solve it. Whatever you will be getting the value, that is the 0. So suppose the last example, your polynomial looks like 2x. Let's find 0 by using the method. Method says that whatever is polynomial is equals to 0. whatever is polynomial, just take is equals to 0 and try finding x value. X will be,
-2.
Pranav, please take a pause and solve it. Multiplication will be